Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This channel, I basically just draw or share my drawings, make time-lapse videos, and uh, talk about whatever I kind of want to talk about, I guess. So today, I'm going to be sharing a time-lapse of my recent drawing of Yae Miko. I drew her once before, a couple months back, but since her banner is coming up, I decided to just draw her and kind of see my improvement after a few months. And honestly, I'm really excited to show you. I'm really proud of how it turned out, how it came to be, and yeah. Um, Yae Miko is one of my most anticipated Genshin characters for a while now. Ever since Inazuma was released or teased, I think she was already one of the characters revolving it. She was even part of the main storyline, and so I was waiting a very long time to finally have her playable and pull for her. And at the time of recording this voiceover, I actually did get her. I'm so excited. I'm going to be adding like a little clip of my pulse towards the end. So yeah, just so we can have a little bit more Genshin in this video. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about my Genshin journey. So if you are into this type of content, or you enjoy what you're seeing or what you're hearing, if you want to be a part of my journey, then feel free to click on the subscribe button uh, and hit the notification bell to be notified of when I upload and stuff. You can also leave a like and a comment below, all that jazz. But yeah, so moving forward, I'm gonna be talking about my Genshin journey. Genshin has been a game I've been playing since the very beginning. Well, technically, from the very beginning. I remember it came out towards the end of September of 2020, and I spent a week looking at streamers and you know just to see how people react to the game first. Because when I first heard of it, it is like it did fit the mold of what I wanted in a game. It's a open world with the combat is nice, characters are nice. I initially was not a fan of like the leveling system because I was one of those people who enjoyed grinding, killing enemies to get my levels. And so when I found out that, oh, you have to spend resin to get books to level a character, and you basically can level your character up in a day. And at first I was kind of like iffy about that, but as time went on, it was like, well, yeah, I guess it works. So yeah, I started Genshin around early October, and ever since then, I have not stopped playing. I think I have played every day for the past year and a half, honestly. And I mean, I guess I've missed a couple of times during the beginning because I didn't know how the resin system worked. So I would miss one or two when I was busy with something. But I'm currently AR 58, and I'm, I think, a third of the way to AR 59. So I've been playing quite a bit. I've been scraping the barrel of content at this point. I'm just waiting for uh every update and stuff. So yeah, but let's go from the very so now that I've talked about how I started. Let's talk about some of the first characters um that I got to pull. Yeah, so when I first started Genshin, right, I didn't. This is my first gacha game, or well, technically not, because I played Superstar BTS. And that is kind of like a gacha game, right? You try to pull for the cards, but this is the first, I guess, battle RPG gacha game that I played, and so you really want to get units so that you can play the game based off of those units, right? And so my first 4 star, because I've been watching this stream and I know that like polls are crazy, they're hype, they're cool, and I remember when you're first time player back in the day, they gave you a buttload of primo gems to pull, And I was just like, yo, I'm gonna pull my first 4-star. I'm gonna get it. I thought like 4-stars were so hyped back then because like I never thought that I'd ever get a 5-star because I was strictly free to play, right? During the first few weeks. And so I pulled on I think it was on the standard banner because I didn't know the difference between banners back then either. And so I pulled and I got Lisa. And this was before I even like went ahead with like the story. I didn't really do the story yet. I just did the tutorial, and then when I saw that I had like privilege gemstones or like the the fates, I was like, yeah, let's pull, let's do it. I want a character. And I got Lisa, and I was so hyped because yo, Lisa, she's the mage one, right? I'm gonna use her. And then little did I know that Lisa was gonna be a free character. And so I was kind of salty when I realized that she was a yeah, she was a free character. So I scrap her in my mind. I pretend that she wasn't my first ever 4-star. My first 4-star was actually Fischl. Yeah, it was Fischl, followed by Barbara. So Fischl and Barbara were my two mains back then, and I rounded it out with Xiangling. Once I got her from the abyss part, yeah, because she was a free character when you played the abyss. If you cleared the first 3 floors of the spiral abyss as a new player, you get a free Xiangling. And I'm not sure if that's how it is still, but when I first started, that's how it was. And I remembered I grinded that thing because I don't level my characters, and I don't level my artifacts. I mean, none of us do really at the beginning, and so I had to like keep retrying floor 3, which is crazy now because floor 3 I just one-shot everything. But back then it was so difficult because your characters were so under-leveled, and your talents aren't even leveled, your artifacts aren't even leveled. You're basically just like chucking them off the stage to kill the enemies. But yeah, I didn't have a pyro unit back then because, like I said, I was free to play, and the only pyro I had was Amber. And I haven't gotten the rest of the pyro characters yet, and so I really wanted to have Shangling. And yeah, let's just say after hours of grinding floor 3, I finally got her. And then after I got my next 10 pull, I pulled and got Beidou, and that was my main team for the early game. It was the double Electro, Fischl, and Beidou, and then Shangling, and then a healer for Barbara. I had no idea about elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage, attack. I just went along with everything. I feel like I'm not even sure what weapon I gave Fischl back then. It probably was like, I don't know. I think I gave her a compound bow because I was searching for how to build Fischl, and I think that's how I first started learning about builds and like theory crafting and stuff. And yeah, so I gave her like a compound bow. I gave Beidou like um I think it was the rain slasher. Yeah, I gave her the rain slasher. And then Xiangling just had like some random, I don't know what her weapon was. I think it was Dragon's Bane. And then Barbara just, I don't know either. Thrilling Tales maybe? I didn't even know what Thrilling Tales did. I just slapped it on her. But yeah, so that was my team, my early team. So I was a free to play player for most of the first, basically like the first month, right, of Genshin. But everything changed when Zhongli came because I when Zhongli came out, I was like, I will do whatever it takes to get this character. He was so well, number one, that character demo wrecked and shreked me. Like it definitely it's still hands down the best character demo. I mean, you could fight me on it, but like it's still the best demo for me. There are a couple of good ones here, like Ganye's was pretty good, Ayaka's was pretty good as well. Kazuha, really good. Oh, and Klee was really cute too. But Rex Lapis, Rex Incognito is still the best. Number one. He was number one. But yeah, so I don't know. When I heard that I will have order, I was like, oh my god, I need it. I need him. And so I spent, or like I saved, I had to skip Klee and Child. Because I remember like Zhongli was kind of leaked. Or not really leaked, but there was speculation that he was gonna be like playable, right? So when he started to go around the rounds of being like, oh, he's gonna be playable, I'm like, okay, I need to save my shit. Like I can't be pulling for other banners, because that was what happened with Venti. I didn't know how banners worked at the beginning, and so I split my primos. I split my wishes for standard banner and the uh, events banner, and so I never made it to pity. I didn't really even get a 5 star. I, in my family, all of us played Genshin, and me, my sister, and my brother, when we all started playing Genshin, I was the last one to get a 5 star because of this. So I was splitting my wishes. But yeah, when Zhongli got announced, I was like, I need to wait. I am going to wait, and yeah, I'm gonna wait until he comes so I could pull all of my wishes on him. At this time, I was still free to play player, so I only had like I had very little, right? I had very little, and yeah, it was just I don't know, man. Like I had very little um wishes saved, and it was kind of like a miracle that I got Zhongli because I just got the primordial jade spear in the standard banner because, like I said, right, I was switching between standard and event, and so I had enough. I had like 3 banners worth of blue fates, and I got the primordial jade spear, which is the first 5 star item that I got. And I remember I was so disappointed because I don't know why I was disappointed. I think it was because since Shangling was the only pole arm user, would you believe that? Like, if you're a new player right now, imagine back in the day, around this beginning of Genshin, Shangling was the only pole arm. Nobody else. Nowadays, everybody's a pole arm and everybody is really good. You have Xiao, Hu Tao, Zhongli, right, and Shogun. Like, there's so many polearm users now that you're kind of like, is this like Genshin polearm? But back in the day, it was only Shangling, and the Jade Spear didn't work well on Shangling because it's meant to be a on-field um, weapon, whereas Shangling was an off-field support. She just plops on Golba or does her Pyronado and then leaves, right? So I was kind of disappointed, but I said like, okay, this means that I have to get Zhongli. There's no way, like I have to get him, and yeah, so I I got him. Thank the Lord. And I not only got him once, I got him twice. Yeah, he was that good to me. I had 2 10 pulls for him. And oh no, actually 3 10 pulls. The first one was a 4 star. The second one got Zhongli. And then I usually pull another one after I get the 5 star just in case, or just to build up pity. And I got him again. So ever since the beginning, I've had C1 Zhongli, which was such a lifesaver. Having 2 Kit Kat bars on the field is just such a quality of life thing for Zhongli, honestly. Um, but yeah, so Zhongli, he was my first ever 5 star. And then, not long after that, I think 3 weeks after, as a Christmas gift, I got Diluc, which was amazing because I loved Diluc back then. I always wanted to have him. He was the premier main DPS back in 1.1 and 1. Like the first few patches of Genshin. Diluc was the best DPS. The reason is because I Spiral Abyss. Would you imagine this, right? Would you believe if I tell you that Spiral Abyss back in version 1.0, floor 12 is just a bunch of cryo slimes? My dude, they were just cryo slimes. Nowadays they're fucking like ruin graders and a Magu Kenki. Like they're putting the bosses in the spiral abyss, and it's wild. Back in the day, the only boss they ever put in spiral abyss were the Regis Vines, and they were just like, can we go back to the days when it was only the Regis Vine? Come on. But yeah, so that was the beginning of my Genshin journey, and after a while, it I ended up getting every character. So after Zhongli, right? After Zhongli, I realized I can't be a free to play because all these characters I want to pull, I want to get them. And when I heard that Xiao is also coming out, I was just like, it's over. I need to bite the bullet. I need to get it. I need it. And so yeah, I've been getting the Welkin. I'm not a whale. I do consider myself a guppy or a dolphin because I only spend on the Welkin and the Battle Pass. Welkin every month, and then the Battle Pass when after maybe every 2 patches or 3 patches, depending on if I need the materials for multiple characters that I'm ascending. But yeah, so it's been a while. It's been a while that I've been playing Genshin. I've just been grinding it out. At this point, I am AR 58 and I don't really have anything to do other than do my daily commissions and claim the daily battle pass rewards. But yeah, some of my mains, I don't even have a main because I don't have all the characters. There are some characters that I haven't pulled for. Um, but let's just see in order. I have Venti, I have Klee, I have Child, Zhongli. Oh, Albedo, I don't have Albedo. I don't have Ganyu. But I have Xiao and Hu Tao. And then who else? Who else? Oh, I don't have Eula and I don't have Kazuha. I also don't have Yoimiya and Kokumi. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. But the rest I have. I recently pulled for Yae, like I said, and I'm very excited for her. I'm pairing her with Raiden Shogun and um who else? Raiden Shogun, Mona, and Jean. I have like a mommy team. 'Cause I'm usually like of the husbandos, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah, I've been interested in having the pretty girls for once using an electro charge comp with Raiden and Yae, and it's really good. My Yae can actually like um my main test is the Regis Vine. If I can clear the Regis Vine in one rotation, then my character is strong. My character is strong. So yeah, together with Mona, Yae and Mona can clear the Regis Vine. So uh I'm very excited and satisfied at the very least for her. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about Genshin. Maybe we can talk about more stuff in the future. I plan this to be quite like a short thing. I'm actually excited to share more Genshin content as well. We'll be posting more stuff on TikTok and drawing a bit more Genshin characters on Instagram and stuff. And so if you're interested to look for my content, my stuff, you can go and check it out. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. But you can go watch this quick little pull session that I had for Yae. She, yeah, I was so. If you want, I basically got her in 7 pulls, and shortly after after getting her, I pulled again and got 2 Tomas. So I'm very happy. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to watch somebody pull for their stuff, then go for it and enjoy. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
Surely that child isn't slacking off.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom eternally.
Narukami, please. Narukami, please. See that he stays safe. See that he stays safe.
Show them. Show them.
The electro.
See that he stays safe.
Right now.